しゼロに戻るならば全てを捨てていくから最後の日が来るまでどこまでも逆らい自由になれ過ぎ去った時間を巻き戻すとしても君がいる場所まで何度でも前に迷いを断ち切り逃げないで自分と向き合え聞こえるよ君の声光届かぬ場所でも遥か彼方まで天を目指して真実を知ることが後悔なく生きることさらを目指して白い世界へ
Oh, hello everyone. Happy Saturday. Woo. Having a snack on my, what is this, like a Kellogg's bar? Special K bar. Getting myself ready for the stream. Hope we're all doing good. Happy Saturday. We'll be live for a couple hours, starting the new route. Now, I need to check. Actually, I should turn up the volume so it's a little quiet. I need to check who won the poll. Let's find out, shall we? Where did I put it? It would have been in the polls channel. We got 5 votes. Who won? Kevin won. Holy shit. Alright. Kevin wins with 4 votes. How do I close the stream early? The poll early? I don't know if I can. Kevin is the winner. New route will be played right now. Alright. Kevin route incoming, everybody. The Discord has spoken. 5 votes to 1. Alright. I mean, Kevin's routes have all of the routes have been fucking sick. But, you know, there's something special about Kevin, and this, timeline-wise, this is the shortest route. Songs my mother taught me. Now, I wonder if the reason you rapscallions voted for me to do Kevin is because we're going to see some shit with Hamilton. So let's fucking do this. Absolute cinema. I'm gonna bake a cake after the stream as well. I can't wait. The final phase, July 11th. Yeah, somewhere in the sky.
共和国空軍第三飛行艦隊の哨戒範囲から離脱。ステルスシャードを一時解除する。
Oh my god, we get to see the new Merkaba!
総兵長からの非公式行動を確認。
We get to see the new
ネット
Merkaba!
ワークを構築しました。
Oh my god, wait, is he gonna have the same people?
あちらさんとはやりにくい思うけど。
Oh, what were they called? What were they
今回に関して
called?
は協力するしかあらへん。
I feel like one began with an M. Like Marley or Marlon or something? Maybe I'm chatting shit. I wonder if he's got the same squires as before.
CID とは互いに不干渉やけ
Is it
ど。
like Mercil or
共和
something?
国軍には見つからへんよう頼むで。
了解しました。
Marcia! Oh my god, it's the same! Yeah, Marcia and Caesar, these two are the same! Oh my god! Let's fucking go, gang!
なるほど。エプスタイン財団の最新端末に財
Oh wait, that's actually kind of goated!
対応なんだ。
Caesar and Mercia. Oh, Marcia.
正直ケビンさんって あんまりお偉いさんって印象なかったけど。
Yeah, Kevin's pretty important. Kevin is pretty
トップの
important.
12名の一人。今更ながら納得させられた気分だ。
俺ら守護騎士全員が運用しとる聖魂と連動した専用作戦艇。先代にはいろいろ世話になったけど、この後継艦に徐々に切り替わる予定でな。
Ah, okay.
ロールアウトしたばかりの試験艦やからテストと完熟運転を兼ねて
Wonder
なんや
why
け
they're
どね
being told to swap.
ふーん、前のスリッパみたいなのも可愛くて
Oh,
好きだけど
I mean, this one's
ス
cute
リッ
too.
パって個人的にはこの新型は相当活かす外観だけどな。
それより重要なことがあるよ。ねえねえ、この船売り払ったらいくらくらいになるかな。
Honestly, probably no number.
最新技術と新型合金の
5 billion.
建造費だけで50億ミラ以上じゃないかな。
That is
古
insane.
代遺物っぽい機関部を含めたら。
ちょい具体的かつ不穏な分析やねえ
Oh,
や
the engine is the engine an artifact,
機関部の
huh?
話とかなんでやねん。
お、動力飛行船が発明される前から
Oh,
秘密裏に運用していたんでしょ。
interesting. We're getting all the lore.
だったらそうなのかなって。
Lapis is just too smart, and Kevin kind of outed himself.
その試験官がまず最初に君の5号機に割り当てられたこと。
Not the fucking piano.
そこに境界、いや彼女の本気度が伺えるのかな。
それは
Yep. Nina. Still can't believe how important she is to the church. Man, I really like that basketball movie too. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I think she was the one who opened the gate in front of the Treon Tower. My guess is that she was meeting with Van. Always alone with some girl or another. How many are we up to now? And all behind Aggie's back. Who's next? Judith? Hardly surprising so many would seek his company. He has the sort of natural charisma that allows troubled souls a moment of respite. Although I imagine that makes him rather easy to take advantage of as well, doesn't it? Yeah, which is why the White Orchid Dragon and the Oathbreaker did exactly that. Man, every time you guys bring up Arkwright, I just end up feeling bad for the guy.
まあ認めますわ。彼女こそ白き終わりの聖女。オレスティス法王芸家が認めた終末に七王を導くっちゅう人物ですな。
Oh shit. Lead the Septian to the end.
身分
That
を偽り
is
共和
crazy.
国入りしたのは13歳。その後の女優デビューは偶然だったみたいやけど。
Oh, okay. They didn't plan for that.
すべては終わりに向き合い、しかるべき形で七王教会という
Okay, so-
世界の先森を動かす。
We have Ein in the middle, and then I think that's like Esmeralda on the left. I don't know who that is on the right though.
そのための覚悟は完了しとるでしょ
なんか終わりとか不穏な響きしか感
Oh,
じない
what
ん
a
だ
cut.
け
The
ど。
end, yeah.
いずれにせよそういう覚悟で例の認定を行ったわけだな。
Because she's part of
エ
the
ル・ハミル
problem.
トンの芸法認定と断罪を。
う。ま、そういうことやね。未来の資源を前借りする利水工事。明らかに女神の摂理を犯すような行為や。まるで七王で成り立つゼムリアという世界の秩序を揺るがすこと自体が目的みたい。
I love Kevin's roots so fucking much. I think it's just because the weight of it is so astronomical. And I just feel like that those stakes are so fucking high. I love it.
それってバンたちが遭遇してるっていう仮面たちにも関係してそうだね。
いずれにせよ裁定は下され、最終執行は君に委ねられたというわけか。おそらく最後に本人ラトーやハミルトンを直接正すことで。
I'm getting pure Weissman vibes from this piano.
俺は自分の仕事をするだけです。すべて誤解だった ってのはもはやありえへんような状況ですし。
Hey Renara, how are you, man? Thanks for stopping by. Good morning for you, right? It should be morning. Hope you're doing good.
何よりも博士本人が腹くくっとるみたいやからね。
Yeah, I think Hamilton obviously kind of knew what would be coming, right?
間違いなさそうだな。
I feel like Hamilton wouldn't have done this if she knew she could get away with. Well, no, I don't think Hamilton would have stopped this if she knew she couldn't get away with it. Basically, like it feels like she's doing this for the absolute she has to kind of vibe. Yeah. Now I hope you're doing good, Renara. Though, hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Feels weird streaming on a Saturday. Really, I can't lie. It's nice because I know. Well, I mean, maybe you're working. I don't know, but I know the majority of people don't work on the weekend, so it's quite nice. But I'm also off for all of next week as well. Woo!
それでも俺たちのスタンスは最後
Just
まで
chilling.
変わらない。
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I will be doing the same. After the stream, I'm gonna bake a chocolate cake for Easter, and I'm gonna sit on my sofa and I'm gonna play my Switch 2 and have a grand old time. And I'm very much excited for it. You made good progress in Utoaramon 2. Oh, exciting. How are you finding it? How are you finding the second one compared to Prelude? You know, the more I think about it, the more I actually think streaming the first Prelude of the Fallen for Utoaramono would actually be good, because I've wanted to finish that game for so long. And what I love about having these games as stream games is that I'm not forced to play them, but I've scheduled the time to play them throughout the week, right? And I would love to do that with Utoaramono. So I will definitely keep replaying. Well, I would restart, but I would love to go through Prelude of the Fallen on stream. It's really good, better than the first one. Oh, exciting! I'm glad you're enjoying it though.
お仲間と合流したのだったら逆にお払い箱かもしれないがね。
Yeah. Oh, they're a bit nervous.
こういう案件は俺一人で動くって決めてました。
Okay. So he's not involving his squires. You're a good guy, Kevin, you know that? You're a good guy.
現在共和国各地に散ったイスカリオたちとアミを狭めてる最中や。
I wonder if that's why Kevin got Rufus involved. It's very interesting. In the first one, Aruru hard carried for you might be one of the cutest characters of all time. Now, I can't lie. I really do like Aruru. Aruru and Eruru are very fucking cute. Iscariot's closing the net on Hamilton, eh? Oh, shit. And in the second one, everyone's awesome. Holy shit. Who was it in the first one? Is it Nuwangi? Nuwangi, man. Fuck that kid. I think that was his name. Or was Nuwangi the... Was Nuwangi the father? I can't remember. But I remember the name Nuwangi. Fuck Nuwangi. Little rat bag. He's the bum. Oh, yeah. Of course he was. Oh, man, Renara, you're kind of... I know your game, man. You're coming in here and you're talking about Utoaramono because you want me to stream it. I know your game, bro. And it's fucking working. It's working. I'll definitely give it a good thought. But I know it'll probably be at least another month, I imagine, before we're done with this. I feel like we'll probably finish Horizon through April, and then the new game will start in May, is what I imagine will be happening.
よろしく頼むで、スウィン君、ナーディアちゃん、ラピスちゃんにルーファスさんも。
ああ、任せてくれ。
ぜひもなしだ。
No objections.
無一文寸前の身でもあるしね。
ま、結果はともかくボーナスの方は期待させてもらおうかな。
Your main agenda's hoping I stream the final section on a Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult to manage that, but there is potential that I could do that. I would have to get you guys to let me know how close I am to the end. Because, for example, like, let's say I get to like the finale on a Tuesday, and you guys think I could finish it in the next stream, I would probably skip the Thursday stream then and then do it on a Saturday or something like that. That could be a potential, but I would need yourself and our Raxor and Emperor to let me know. But if all goes to plan perfectly, it could work out like that anyway.
Minasan, よければ夕食はいかがですか? アルテリアの食材も積んでいるので、ちょっとした郷土料理ならお出しできますよ。
食べる。お腹ペコペコだし。おお、ラーちゃんがまるで飢えた狼のように。
You think we never feed her?
まあ、午後の買い食いから何も腹に入れてなかったしな。
その嬢ちゃんマジでリース以上に食うから頼んだで。
She eats even more than Reese. He said Tanonda there like, oh, I leave it to you. Good luck, I entrust you kind of vibe. Bro, Caesar's way over his head. It'd be a bit hard to plan since the finale's too long for one stream, but we can talk when you get there. Fab, yeah. I mean, I feel like the final streams for Trails games always end up being like 5 hours long anyway. So potentially we could do like the first half on a Thursday and then the actual like finale stream on a weekend. But yeah, we'll chat when I get there. I do feel like I have a bit left to go. Oh, Rufus stayed behind.
状況は了解しましたが、そのよろしいのですか? これではあまりにリース副長が。
分かっとる。
Yeah, I think he doesn't want to involve her in this though. And it's also a way of writing her out the story, which is kind of sad. I wanted to see her. But yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it makes sense logically because, let's be honest, like Reese would have helped him. And he doesn't, their whole sort of character arc was Kevin getting beyond that heretic hunter vibe and namesake and history by becoming the Thousand Hand Guardian after saving, well, after going through Phantasma, right? So I think it makes complete sense why Kevin would want to distance himself from Reese in this instance.
Yep. それも含めてあなたの重騎士ですから。
実力、経験ともに非凡。だがやはり、揺らぎはあるようだな。
Rufus has clocked him.
多くが決するであろう明日。さて、我らの舞台はいずれ。
I want Rufus to have such a fucking epic scene, guys. I love Rufus so much. He's such a cool character. He was a cool character, then he was a cool villain, and now he's a cool character. He's just cool. I just fucking love Rufus. So I hope he gets his time to shine. He had quite a few moments in, well, I say a few. He had more than a few in Reverie. So yeah. The following day, making use of the Merkaba 2's superb stigma-enhancing capabilities, as well as the efforts of roughly 100 Iscariot monks linking to the Orbal Net via numerous spiritual seals, the Dominion Kevin Graham and his crew aboard the Unit 5 and the Iscariot contingent led by Ashlad cast the massive clairvoyance net over the entirety of the Republic. With the data now acquired, Lapis, Nadia, Swin and Rufus work to analyze its contents. And in the light of early dawn, they were finally able to ascertain LaToya Hamilton's current location. I knew you guys would pick Kevin for this reason. Give me the Hamilton shit, bro. Give me the spice. Rufus is probably a top 5 out of 10. Yeah, like, for sure, he's top 5. He's such a cool character. Songs my mother taught me. Now the question is, whose songs is it gonna be? Who's gonna be the, like, whose mother? Hamilton's? We've arrived at our destination also. Calculating quality of external environment. All crew, please ensure that our guests do not exit the vehicle. Beginning calculations of atmospheric components. Oxygen content at standard values. Measuring radiation levels in the area. Soil samples collected. Radiation levels sitting within acceptable range. Father Kevin, you have permission to disembark. Where? Oh wow, these are actual, like... Are we on the moon? No. We're in an area where something... Oh, is this the desertification thing? July 12th, 10:32 AM. The Republic, Northern East Region, Vicky County. The former Creil. Oh my god, we're in Creil. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're in Creil. Oh, no. See, you're actually the only vote for Ringroot, because while Rufus is top 5, Reed is the top 3. Hey, I mean, you've got to back your favourite characters, you know? I appreciate that. I respect it. Obviously, it doesn't... It's not... I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really change anything. It just means we'll get... Because I'm gonna do Reen's route... I'm going to do Reen's route next anyway, because we did, like, 3 van routes back-to-back. So, Kevin and Reen are always going to be the ones... When they're available, I'll always do those 2 first, and then van.
Ah, ここがあのクレイへの道か。
Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, they had the picnic. Yeah, they had the picnic there. Didn't they have a picnic at the end of Reverie? I'm pretty sure that was Creil because there was a windmill there. I remember that. So I remember all this stuff, but I don't remember fucking guacamole or whatever he's called. I'm gonna call him guacamole from now on. I don't remember Giacomo, but I remember little things like that. Just shows you how irrelevant Giacomo was. Tacoman Guacamo. Tacomole. Fuck, this is depressing. Oh, this is like, it's not quite on the same level due to characters, but it's very much on Hamill level right now. Very much on Hamill level. Just for the record, our target's in the ruins up ahead. Made her way there at the crack of dawn, apparently. Hard to say what she's up to, but I think it's safe to assume she hasn't left yet. Though even if she had, the Saint's Eye and Iscariot would have been alerted immediately. Alright, gang. Shall we? It's time for me to do my job. And time for you to make good on your promise. Yeah, let's get going. I'm sensing something strange. Maybe a monster. I'm receiving a signal from up ahead as well. I have to say, it's left me a little curious. Reinforcements from our friends, perhaps. Or maybe... Father Kevin, everyone, please take care. We'll remain on standby here. If you need supplies, don't hesitate to ask. And if the need calls for it, I ask that you summon us. If anything were to happen to you, Father, I don't know I'd be able to face Sister Reese. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for everything, you guys. I'll hope to be able to have your cooking again someday. I hope so too. Adios be with you, and may the souls of the departed rest in peace. Fuck, man. I haven't been with these guys in a while. How are they, like, orphan-wise? Nadia's got her... It's this, right? We need to swap this over, yeah. Need a lot more wind. Let's open everyone's. I think it's just Rufus's, right? Oh no, these guys don't hold. They're all missing the last one. Oh, I'm short on wind. Are you kidding me? Sorry, Rufus. I didn't see that. Okay. Let's add in what we have then for now. So what we want to try and get, again, we want to try and get SCLM on everyone. We need, oh sorry, not SCLM, Heavenly Fortune, Mind and Water. Swin would probably benefit from Impassioned Guard too. He needs more fire. I'm missing one fire. Okay, that's Impassion on Swin. I think the rest I don't really care about. Action 2. Again, we need Mind and Water here. I guess, like, yeah, I would have liked Impede and stuff, but... Okay, I think this is okay for now, honestly. We could put another Mind in here, right? I guess we could do Decoy. Hey, Raxor, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing good. Okay. That's kind of sorted out for the time being. We do definitely need more Sepith. Alright, we get our weapon upgrades. Alright, Holy Bangles. Strength, ATS, and speed. That's kind of good. Alright. You know what? Let's buff up you guys. You guys deserve it. When you're only a 4-man squad, you deserve all the buffs. Hey, Marcia. You're actually feeling better than you was earlier this week. Yo, let's go! I'm glad you're feeling good. You got some good night's sleep. Good. Did you have a hot bath as well? Like we discussed on... was it Thursday? Did you have a hot bath in the end? Alright, well, let's just fucking go, I guess. We gotta progress. You did! Nice. I said I was gonna have a bath yesterday, but I didn't, so I'm gonna have one tonight, maybe. How big are we talking here? I don't think this area was massive, yeah. How are the craft levels looking? Good shout. I think half decent. I mean, we can level up these guys a bit more. Because I haven't used them too much. We have character skill, trees as well. Like this one's crazy, honestly. We should definitely anything that buffs we should level up. I think Swin's more damagey, so we should probably level up his too, to be honest. Kevin is I mean, I haven't used this really at all. What does this I mean, the buffs for it are kind of good, though, no? Like, this just gives me 8% more damage, which is kind of insane. And Spears of and lower is just insane. But I don't really use the rest of these. I have a lot of blue skills, though, to level up. Threaded and Deaded. Sorry, Rufus. I mean, this is just crazy good. And this can... Oh, I didn't realize this just gives straight... Oh, this actually even ups the boost recovery it gives. Blue Gang is very good. Oops. We don't really have many red ones. Okay. Cool. It's a straight upgrade S-Craft that completely negates his old one. I was gonna say, it feels a bit weird that there's no, like, discerning between it. Like how Van has, like, Vandalized Raid is AoE. So, yeah. It is a bit interesting to see the difference. What is this Pokemon-looking thing? The music is not changing when we go into the battle. Oh, no. That's kind of depressing. You know, let's group everyone up. Come here, man. Come here. Both of them. I was saying earlier before you joined Raxor, this is giving me Hamill vibes, bro. It's obviously not as impactful, I think, based on the like history of the characters. Yeah, I knew these flowers stood out too much.
今の魔獣、結晶みたいなものが飛び出ていたな。
放射線による汚染は否定されとる。そういう影響とかじゃないはずや。生態系が変わってよそから流れ込んだってのが自然やろうけど。
Yeah, because there's gonna be radiation everywhere. Oh, I think I did put Cetus on everyone. I definitely do think I put Cetus on the right people. Did I put, Did I put... What does Nadia have? She has Cetus as well. And then what else did I add on her? I guess you have Zodiac? I don't really think having Zodiac on her is really worth it, though. Not with Rufus in the pie. So Kevin has the Meteoric one, but again, I think I could swap this. This is new, yeah. Grand Rock Fist just sounds fucking sick. Something like this, I think. The Fist of Adios is, yeah. I haven't used it yet, no. I don't think, I don't think Burgard has it, but no, I need to use it.
それでもたくましく生きてるんだな。
それが命なんやろな。なんや今の魔獣はさっきのとはまた手応えが。
体に変なシミみたいなのも浮き出ていたみたいだけど。
若干引っかかる気はするが。 今は進むとしよう。
The monsters are changing. There's not that many of them. There's another flower over there. Hello.
始めようか。
I want to pull all of them in. Come on. Oh, that one's. This one's bigger. It looks a bit. No? Oh, no, it's the same as that one. Alright. Let's try the fist, shall we? First of all, is it? It is area. Oh no, it's quite small actually. Just a motherfucking rock fist, literally. Oh my god. Quick, satisfying, it is what it is. It is what it is. The stun effects, yeah. I imagine it does like crazy stun damage. Kevin, what are you missing, bro? Oh, I noticed that. It looks a bit. I was gonna say. It looks a bit small though, but I thought that's the prince's thing. Yeah. It is the prince. Oh, I feel like this it's building up, man. It's building up. I don't like this depression build up. It's just like. Yeah. Okay, wait, hang on, let's see. Okay, so I see the princess. I see Mint. Oh, of course, because Reen and crew were rescued by them. Ashen's there too. I see Gotti. I still don't know why Gotti's there with them. I can't lie. Is that Marielle as well? Who's behind Ashen? Yin? Is that Risha? And then there's the maid as well from Sky. Interesting. It's over. Yeah, Mint's gonna fucking just fuck us up, man. Mint is way too powerful. Oh, was it only the one of them? I guess we killed the other thing. Do you think the other characters are like chatting in the background and then they just hear like fighting and they just see Kevin slowly coming up and they're like, what's happening here? The chest is obviously under the ship, but I can't get it just yet. Alright. Yeah, I pretty much got it. I can't believe I didn't mention Lucrezia. That is very interesting. Yeah.
さすが裏に名高きイスカリオね。キスさんの成婚に聖女様の目もありそうだけど。それとルーファス教にラピス様の
Oh yeah, Gotti was so obvious to see.
サルバッドでもほのめかしてましたが、バーゼルと合わせると思った以上の勢力が組んではったみたいですね。エルザイム公国に兵ゆえは言うに及ばず、リベールからはリラさんか。
リラ that's her name. I completely
ずいぶんお
forgot.
久し
Sorry,
ぶりや
Lila.
ね。
はい、技術連盟も兼ねてですが、ご無沙汰しております、ケビン様。
Best maid is Lila though.
帝国はトールズとはまた別に技術連盟の関係者としてミント君か。しかし久しいな。バベル事件の折、ヘルモードの整備を頼んだ時以来かな。
アルセイユ2の戦争で仕上げさせてもらったんだっけ。
Just opening the window, get some fresh air. Oh, Rufus, what a king.
整備と出力強化は自信あったんだけど、設定ミスってたのは大丈夫だった？
ああ、出力系が逆表示になっていたが、気づいて手動で直したから問題はない。シュミット博士やマカロフ教官からもあらかじめ警告されていたからね。
それならよかった。あ、スイン君になあちゃん、それとラピラピだっけ。
ラピラプ
2年前は絡めなかったけどよろしくね。
ああ、あんたの話はこちらも結構
So
耳に
funny
してる
about how
けどな。
Mint's making the rounds from Cold
う
Steel.
ん、なあちゃんは OK として噂以上に個性的な人みたいだね。よろしくしてあげてもいいけど、その相性は少し安易じゃないかしら。あ、ロリポップがあったっけ。ラピラピ、よかったら食べる？
Lappy Lappy.
バーゼル方面の話は聞いてたけど、なかなか強烈なお嬢さんみたいやな。
それほどでも。
Onion ham.
ネギハム神父もよろしくね。
グラハムやグラハム、あまりもん使うたつまみとちゃうから。
Neggy ham is quite funny though. I still don't know why
そして
Gotti's here, I can't lie.
昨日ぶりのマリエルちゃんにかの有名なサルバトーレ・ゴッチ監督ですか。
Is it just for a movie? Is he literally
あ
just
な
here
た
to
た
like...
ちみたいなまっとうな人間
That just feels
が
too bait. That's too
近
red
畿の
herring.
地に足を踏み入れるなんてな。
Yeah, exactly. Like Marielle, I can vaguely understand her being here.
それは
耳が痛いの。じゃがこれでもクレイユ復興基金
Oh,
に名を
okay.
連ねておってな。
Unless he's just chatting shit. As using that as like a cover
い
up.
ずれ許可が下り次第、この先の跡地をロケハンさせてもらうつもりではあった。この地に残る無念と悲しみに少しでも寄り添う意味でもな。
Right, okay.
私も分かっています。ここが
Marielle is obviously here
場所じゃないって。
for Dingo, right?
です
But,
が、まさにこれから何かが起ころうとしている直前だからこそ。あの人が亡くなった場所を見届けた上で、先に託した思いを確かめたかったんです。
マリエル、
リンゴブラッド、いや、あんた自身の記者の流儀としてか。
やっぱ強いな、マリエルさんは。
そないに言われたらこちらとしてはグーの音も出えへんけど、そのあたりを足がかりに介入しはったみたいですね。
はい、その通りです。共和国軍が封鎖する侵入禁止地帯、立ち入る口実が欲しかったのは確かね。兵ゆえとしては東方系住民も含めた犠牲者に哀悼を捧げる大義名分はあるんだけど、お世話になっている映画監督および友好国を代表する通信社の取材に協力するため、合わせて我が国の恩人の安否を確かめるため、今朝方よりこちら
okay.
に停泊している次第です。
Oh, so these guys they're with Hamilton. They're defending her. And that's
幸い
why
なことに
Lucrezia is
こちら
here.
のお二人や
And
先行す
Risha.
る方々の協力も得られましたので
Interesting. So that's who we're fighting.
そっかまあ当然といえば当然かもね
計り知れない悲劇に見舞われたちそこで別の悲劇が起きるとなれば
ナディアちゃんスインク私はあくまで雇われた身ですがケビンさんごめんなさいあなたを止める資格などありませんが背中を押すこともできません
君が謝る必要はあらへんやろ日当たる道を見出してる身ならなおさらなまあそこにどうして結社のナンバー3が絡むかはともかく
It feels like she's truly doing her
あまりにしれっといて突っ込み損ねちゃったのはあれだけど
her enforcer vibe where they just kind of do whatever the hell they want.
野生狼同様勝手に行動しているみたいだが
It's gonna say
今回は大統領班の計画のお手並みを拝見しつつって感じやから
yeah.
ね
Alright, Lucrezia.
それ
Queen.
に仮面の連中のスポンサーの動向を確かめるのがうちのお仕事って感じなんよ
The masked individual sponsor, huh?
カンパネルラもバルター班も特等席を抑えたみたいやし
Oh.
うちはどうしようかなーって考えてた時におひいさんたちに声をかけられてしもてな
あなたにはザオの独立時に手助けをしてもらった借りもあったしあの後個人的に声をかけてつながりを作っておいてよかったわアシェンちゃんやるねショックで塞ぎ込んでたって聞いたけど
結社が各方面で動いてるのも気になるがそういうことなら腹をくくらないとな
ああ察するに私たちをこの場で止めるのが目的ではない。
Why did that not do like suspicious viewer or whatever? I wonder if it's because I'm on Is that the first time that's popped up on OBS? I don't think so. Let's get rid of that though. There we go. Because normally the Twitch chat thing like hides them and says like, oh, suspected bot, message pending or whatever. But that one managed to get through, so no idea why. Yeah, sometimes they do get through, don't they?
むしろきっかけとするために待ち受けていたようだからね。
Okay, so is this just like their excuse to fight us without actually there being any stakes, really? Which is quite disappointing.
はい阻止するかの判断は先に向かった方々にお任せしました
Okay, so there's even more. There's even more people waiting ahead of us, huh?
ですが
Probably the prince,
使命
maybe?
を持たぬ身では痛むにしても祈りを捧げるにしてもこの先の悲劇はあまりに重すぎるのですですからどうか確かめさせていただけないでしょうか世界の趨勢を左右するような計り知れぬ思惑が進行するこの状況
So I guess, well, Hamilton's ahead for sure.
このまま足を踏み入れ運命の瞬間に立ち会う資格が私たちにあるかどうか
Now, I can't lie, the way Zeta is speaking is very AD-esque. Witness the fated moment, you know, all this kind of shit. Alright.
すでに覚悟を決められた
The four ladies, eh?
皆さん
Bring it
の
on.
胸をお借りすることで
気持ちはわかるでこの先が気軽に立ち寄っていい場所
Oh, here we go, gang. 4 on 4.
未だ参拝もできていない遺族すら差し置いてかそれは俺たちも気になっていたところだ
うんその意味ではナーちゃんたちにも言えるかもしれないねよくわからないけど 向き合うための勝負ってことよね。だったら私も全力でお手伝いするわ。
ああ、人にとって必要な儀式だ。君にも付き合ってもらえると助かる。
私も同じです。あの人を忍ぶため、せめてこの目で見届けさせてください。
うん、あの悲劇を乗り越えかの地を悼む作品を撮るためにもな。
リベールを代表するのはおこがましいですが、立ち会わせていただきます。私も帝国はともかくトールズを代表してお参りしたいから。
Oh. Oh, okay. So they're gonna be like supporting. Okay.
ナーディアちゃん、スイン君、ラピスちゃんもごめんなさい。この勝負全力を出させてもら
I
いま
love
す。
it how she doesn't mention Rufus. She does not mention Rufus at all.
ダンサーや幕番相手と同じくらい気合い入れて仕留めさせてもらう
Oh, are we really gonna see real Lucrezia?
本気出しすぎやろ。光栄至極と思っておこうか。
こちらも望むところだ。
望みところだ。
黄金蝶のお姉さんも行くよ。それでは皆々様、いざ尋常に勝負や。
Oh shit, okay, so we've got we got Ashen and Zeta providing backup. Defeat Yin and Lucrezia, win without anyone getting KO'd. Okay, here we go. Time for the hardest fight in the game. Wait, for real? Alright, I'm up for that. Let's fucking do this. I will be pulling out all the stops then, hey? Okay, I don't want to waste... Alright, let's let them talk.
私自身としての覚悟。
短歌やお嬢さん方、こっちも全力で行かせてもらうで。
Okay, I will be putting out all the stops. I don't want to use any orders yet, or commands, because I feel like Zeta might just use one, so... Okay, so Lucrezia is weak to space, and Risha's weak to fire. Okay. Yeah, Lucrezia's does the butterfly thing, which is annoying. Risha's can death blow. Oh, okay, so it's almost going to be pretty much impossible to avoid the... I guess I could do debuff immunity. How long does the debuff immunity actually last for on Refreshing Veil? That is a very good point, Jack. Let's find out, shall we? 4 turns. Oh, that's perfect. Hell yeah. Alright, I was right. Alf Layla wa Layla. Magic damage minus 300%. Alright, well, we have 0 arts, so we're going to get rid of that. We have a couple of hits coming up. No, but Ashen's got a crit. Maybe she'll also just do one. This is extreme stun. It does 15% on Risha and 11 on Lucrezia. The stun's quite good. And they don't have any... Oh wait, does she have buffs? She does have buffs. We may as well just remove them then. Alright, let's start building up our fight. Okay, so she's going to be buffing them. Luckily the heal isn't too much. Oh, it's actually 5 turns for the debuff immunity. Okay, that's pretty nice, honestly. Alright, I can't waste my S boost this fight, basically, is what I'm gonna get. I think we do have a +3 from Rufus, though, so maybe it's fine. I can't... that's annoying. Swim's attack range is so short, and it's really annoying. Okay. I think it's important to give us the buff. All right, this might be a slow fight then, guys. I'm gonna make sure that I'm locked in for this fight. I apologize. They have a lot of HP each as well.
遠い身内の所業関わる意味もあるやろしね。
スウィン君たちが世話になった借りもある。せめて挨拶申し上げようか。
I think he
気張っていこうや。おおきに。
私たちの覚悟です。
I think it's fine to give us a shield here.
お返しだよ。
援護する。
I am gonna. It's annoying because I am gonna need to S-craft at some point to get my thing up.
気張っていこうや。
砲撃。
うちの時間や。この子
Oh,
ら
Zok. Alright. We need to make sure we keep refreshing Veil on top as well.
お返しだよ。
覚悟はええな。
The shield is already pretty much gone. We have to go Stigma release, don't we, really? I guess I could do, like, if I do double, I can do the buff and then that, yeah. So we can do Nemesis Aura, which gives us a block. The problem is, this means that, yeah, then we can do the Stigma. Wait, am I actually losing turns here of the shield, the purple one? I am, yeah, so I need to be careful of that, basically. I mean, you have a buff, but I don't really think I care about it, really. I feel like I care more about Risha deathblowing us, so... And then I'll save maybe ultimate win for when they're stunned. Okay, I'll do this, and then if I do the Spear of Lure, and then we can build up our... We'll still have the shield, basically. Okay. I mean, the hyper chain is crazy good. Yeah, we're in a decent spot. Okay, you're buffing up. At least, I think this is fine, actually. I don't care really about the buffs too much. In comparison to the their own like crafts, I think this is fine. I think it's just going to be a bit of a slower fight, really, but I will get there. As long as we keep... Do you have Refreshing Veil? No, you don't, but you do have a Zero Art here. We should actually technically be fine. I'm worried about Risha deathblowing us, so Kevin's next turn will have to Refreshing Veil us, basically. Yeah, okay, this is fine. It's just annoying that he has to waste one of his turns for it. Alright, who's low on CP? I mean, Kevin is a little low. Defense-wise, we're fine. I mean, you have a bit too many buffs for my liking, Lucrezia.
金色の剣よ切り裂けブルドガング。
スイン君、ナーディアちゃんも本当に強くなりましたね。
あんたと同じく大切なもの、いや大切な人と向き合えたおかげだ。
すーちゃん、さすがに恥ずいから
さすが噂の第5位か。でも言うほどいけずやないかな。
Yeah, she knows he's holding back.
いいんだよ。美味しいものいっぱいおごってくれるし。
Oh, she's actually doing non... Okay. Okay, so she does a bit of both then. Is Ashen gonna do it? Okay, no, she's buffing again. Which is fine. Stop buffing up Lucrezia! Okay. I mean, we can Noble Wind here, I think. I think this is a good time to. We're protected from Refreshing Veil, so we can't get Death Blow. If Risha S-crafts, I don't really think she could kill us. This one is the one that buffs up the combo a lot. And then maybe here we can do... And then we can time it with Kevin, maybe? Oh, get him, Swin. Yeah. Okay, so we're all getting, like, Risha will have her turn. Maybe I should have done this after Risha had her turn, just to maybe lower the risk of a potential S-craft. We have 100, but this is just a lot of damage. And it was a crit as well because of the mark. Alright, let's see. Finishing off with... Yeah, here we go, alright. How much damage will this do? If this kills me, I'm gonna be sad, but I think everyone's pretty much... except Rufus. Okay, we're fine, we're chilling. Oh, thank God, and... Lucrezia didn't do hers either. I mean, I could just heal us here, but I think that's a bit overrated, really. We're close to stunning. Well, Risha will get stunned from this, which is good. I mean, no, we can heal ourselves with, yeah, this is fine. And because we have ultimate wind, we're sticking on top of them. Thing is, Heaven isn't stigma'd anymore. But at least we're gonna start getting chain attacks now. Big. Okay. Do I want to buff up our stacks here? Yeah. I don't really know if I want to... I mean, I don't really need to... How much? 130 on Risha. 120 on Lucrezia. I think maybe we can end it here. Oh, actually, no, we should be fine. Because I can just do the buff here. Oh, I should have done that after I buffed anyway. I think it's fine. Yeah, Swin gets another go, which is kind of crazy, honestly. Yeah, I think this will be GG. Because I don't... You won't get before Lucrezia. But we're going to be close to stunning her, right? We might be able to stun her in the next sort of set. Because now Kevin... Oh, I should have linked with Kevin to get more CP. So I can maybe get his S-Craft. Actually, I know what I can do here. I can do this. I mean, it's over. I don't know. I don't know why I'm panicking, because we have S-Crafts. Yeah, it's over. I just want Kevin to be the one to finish it, you know? But that ain't gonna happen. Just in case. I think Kevin finishes them here anyway. Sorry, that's it. But there we go. I think that's it. Unless there's a fight immediately after. But I think that's it. That was quite a clean fight. Yeah, that's it. Good job. Unless Zeta... Nah, I didn't think they were going to jump in. Woo! Nice. Good job. Played well. They never started moving at the speed. Wait, is that possible? Do they get like... do they like double Zark and get infinite turns? I was worried about that. I'm not going to lie. I think I played that quite well, honestly. That was a good fight. They didn't really even get a chance. And we only saw one S-Craft as well. The guy who ended up hitting the game absolutely got triggered on this fight. Well, what can I say? I'm just a gamer, guys. I'm just a gamer. Imagine understanding the mechanics of the game and using them to your potential to make hard fights quite easy. What the hell, guys? Maybe I'm just too goated. He failed on retry, offset on normal. No! No! That reminds me of one of my friends' friends who he tried to get playing the original Trails in the Sky, not the remake one, and he ended up dropping the game because he didn't understand the quartz system, which I think is a bit more understanding because but man, I feel like your friend Raxor just absolutely smashes his head against a keyboard and it doesn't work, so they get frustrated. Like, I didn't really have to think too crazily about it, but I planned my moves and I followed the turn order and I make the most of my abilities, and then I just, you know, I didn't really have to fucking write a book to learn that. That's just from playing the game. I understood that combat system now, and that's still a fun fight. Like, was that easy? Like, I could see that being a difficult fight, but I think the way I played it made it easy, and that doesn't mean that the game itself is easy. And I'm on hard difficulty as well. You had to call him pathetic at that point. Wait, so that guy made a 1-hour video on how much he hated the game. Oh, that is lame, honestly, yeah. That just feels like rage bait at that point, doesn't it? Like engagement farming rage bait. Like, I'm so glad I had Refreshing Veil on, because early on in the game, I had Refreshing Veil as an arts plugin on everyone, but then as the game has gone on and I've got better arts plugins, I've taken it off. But I'm so glad that Kevin had it built in, because the moment you guys said Death Blow, I was sat there thinking, well, Reach is just gonna fucking Death Blow one of them, and then I lose the added bonus. So when I remembered that Refreshing Veil gave debuff immunity, I was like, well, as long as I just keep on top of that, I should be fine. It was good. Yeah, don't give them the time of day. Those people are just not worth it. It just feels like their life is really depressing and petty, and then they just take it out on the game or something unrelated, and it's just like, yeah, okay. Nicely played. Yeah, thank you. I'm happy with that. Good job. I was a bit nervous when you guys said this was unironically the hardest fight, because sometimes you do get bits like that in Trails where you get to a fight and you're like, why is this one so much more difficult than the others? This was probably one of them that could have been that. But yeah, Refreshing Veil and the Ultimate Wind is just broken. You know what my headcanon is now? I've just thought about this, guys. You know how when after a fight that maybe wasn't too hard, the characters pant and they're like, oh my god, they put up their best fight. I'm actually going to think about it, that Swin was panting here because he was so tired from Ultimate Wind making him really quick. That's what my headcanon is. He's just panting because he's out of breath. because he was moving so quick. He had so many turns. That's why. That's why he's panting. You only played this one on Nightmare and they just... Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm on hard, guys, right? So take it with a pinch of salt because the jump from hard to Nightmare is atrociously big. So I will probably struggle a lot on this fight when I eventually replay it on Nightmare.
たく、リーシャちゃんはともかく、かの黄金蝶がここまでとはな。
そっちこそやない。
Oh my god, guys, look,
さ
like...
すが教授を仕留めはっただけはあるね。
Risha's not wearing any underwear. Can we be honest about that? She is literally not wearing underwear. I swear. This girl is just running no pantsuit. That's crazy.
スイン君たちもですが、さすがのお手並みです、ルーファス卿。
Why are you calling him Rufus Kyo? Like, he's not a lord anymore. He doesn't... He's like... Risha... That's weird. I feel like Risha wouldn't call Rufus lord. Like, he's lost that title. And I feel like even when he took over Crossbow, she wouldn't respect that.
今日は不要だ。
Yeah.
前と同様、さらな
I
る
guess it's
高みを感じ
respect,
させ
but
てもらったよ。
I feel like Risha shouldn't respect Rufus, if I'm honest. Maybe that's just me. You're just too greedy with your damage versus Refreshing Veil. Yeah, I would have been more concerned if if there was 2 bonus things and one of them was like, don't get KO'd, and then the other was win in 50 turns or something. Then I would have stressed out. Because then you have to balance the damage with defense. But as soon as I realized there was no turn limit, I knew that I could just play the fight slowly, basically. Yeah, true. Rufus does still conduct himself as a noble, for sure. That'll never leave him, I don't think.
どっちもいい動きだった。アシェンにジータもすごい支援だったし。まだまだ修行不足だけど。
Yeah, Rufus's aura is off the charts, honestly.
じゃなくて、ザオからも教わればよかったかも。
Nah, that's just an excuse for you to be
ラピス
trained by
様も
Sao.
見事でした。さすがは天の雷を封じられたお方。いずれにせよこれで道を譲らねばならなくなりましたね。
今回ばかりは勝敗は抜きだろう。俺たちこそ。
I always find these fights funny because I feel like on paper Lucrezia and Risha should have absolutely wiped the floor with our squad. But like, I feel Kevin's power levels are kind of crazy. I feel like Swin and Nadia can hold their own for sure, being members of the Garden. Rufus is a bit out of his league, I have to be honest. But Kevin, I think, kind of solos this team, really. He has to hold this team up a lot in like, Creil's power levels. Like, I feel Lucrezia... I still feel like Lucrezia is way stronger than she's letting on. She's definitely one of those enforcers who I feel like just is never trying her best. She never puts in full effort. The fact that her spear or her weapon is another one forged by the Divergent Laws is crazy, though. Because technically we only really know 3 of them, no? I guess we technically know... what's he called? Was Weissman's staff made by the Divergent Laws? I don't remember. Because other than that, we have... there was McBurn's weapon, Louvet's weapon, and Lucrezia's, right? Isn't it just those 3? I feel like those are the only 3 that are outright mentioned to be made by the Divergent Laws. This is what I mean. She literally rips a hole through fabric, right? Yeah, McBurn has a weapon, Renara. Do you remember? He pulled... I think he first... Arnvarta or something? Arnvarta? He pulls it out of the rift when he fights against Laura's dad, Victor, in Cold Steel 2. And when he pulls it out, Celine says that like that weapon shouldn't exist. So McBurn has one, and obviously Louvet has one, and then we know Lucrezia has one. Maybe she's in a sword. I don't know, but that would be crazy, right? Because I feel like weapons made from the Divergent Laws are only done by the Grandmaster. You were thinking he was made of... I mean, honestly, from what we learned about McBurn in Cold Steel 4, I need to know more, because he is still super fucking mysterious. When we got to see his, like, true demon form, insane.
あなたにはスーちゃんを取り戻す時の借りを作ったまんまだったからね。
But this is what I love about these discussions, right? Because, for example, just then, obviously, me with the Giacomo stuff, like, I didn't think about Giacomo, but you guys did. But then me mentioning about McBurn's weapon and Renara, like, not remembering it, but then when I bring it up, you do remember it. I love those discussions because you just realize how much shit has happened in Trails. Like, it's impossible to remember every single thing that's happened in this series. It's great. So, we've got to help each other, guys. We've got to help each other remember the shit that has happened in this series. There's too much.
親戚のお姉さんとして改めて稽古をつけてくれて感謝かな。
素直におばさんって呼んでくれても構わへんのに。
Nah, you're not an Obasan, Lucrezia. You're way too fucking hot to be an Obasan. I wonder how old she is, though, technically. But, yeah, so Lucrezia's weapon is interesting because we mentioned that it can rip apart a fabric of space. I wonder if that again feels like Divergent laws could mix with the Genesis in a way, right? With Giacomo, you saw the man in the mask and went, no fucking way Falcon picked him. I was literally, my only clue was the body type. Because the whole babe thing, I even forgot that he made passes at Agnes. I don't really remember that. But again, that would have been at the beginning of the fucking game, so yeah.
ありがとう。二人とも強くなりましたね。
And I can see you've grown too, Risha. She's grown.
俺の仕事についてはともかく。
Right, I'm gonna blow my nose quickly, guys. Sorry,
ついて
muting.
はノーサイドでええやろ。
She's grown. She's definitely grown in... Nah, she's grown in one way, Raxor, and we all know which way that is. She's grown outwards.
今の勝負をもって全員向き合う覚悟は固まった。
Alright, so we're all going...
それでええ
Are
ん
we
ちゃうかな。
all going together then?
そう言ってもらえると。
Now, I'm a bit confused about this because, like, the way Zeta was talking was that they want to keep Hamilton alive because she saved them, right? And now, like, they're talking about, like, let's all go on to face whatever's ahead. But, like, surely these guys know that we're going to try and kill her, right?
寛大なお心に感謝を。
But they've also talked about paying their respects, which I understand. Like, we're going to Creil to pay our respects. I understand that. This is a very wholesome moment of, you know, coming together, paying our respects, right? But I'm just a bit confused because, yeah, it is a very Trails thing to do, where they're like, we lost, we can't stop you now. Go on then, go and kill this old lady. Like, I don't know. I'm sure I feel like what they're talking about now is just the paying respects at Creil type situation. Is that smoke? What is that thing on the top of the hill?
僭越ながら一リベール人として祈らせていただければ。
Leela's voice is too quiet. I think her voice actress's microphone needed a bit turning up.
お花とか持ってこなかったけどいいのかな。
それは住民のご遺族が先じゃろ
Oh,
う。
my window is fogging over.
当局の封鎖も解かれておらぬしな。
はい。せめて祈りたければ。
それではおのおの方踏み入らせてもらうとしようか。かつてクレイユ村と呼ばれた共和国で最も美しかった村が夢の後に。
When you think about it, it is really like someone just nukes Almoria in Crossbell, right? The honeybee village. It's just fucked, man. Like, yeah, those people. Oh, that scene in Daybreak 1 was so crazy, man. July 12th, 11:28 a.m. Oy, oy, oy. And I think it hits harder because, like, obviously with Harmel, it's a tragedy, 100%. But I think this hits in a different way because we've been here. We were here before. You know, we knew what it was like. And I think that's why it is a bit, yeah, a bit more hard-hitting in that instance. But Harmel was crazy.
放射線レベルを探知。基準値以下を検出。
You said before you think Marielle's the only character here with the group that actually has a reason. Yeah, I think her reason's the main one, but I don't think we can disregard people wanting to pay their respects to something, right? Because it's like an unprecedented tragedy in this game, right? Nothing has happened quite on this scale before. But I mean, I guess you could say Harmel, right? But I guess the way that it was a nuke and... yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and all the quests and all the kids and... yeah, no.
半径200アージュ以内であれば滞在しても問題ないと思われます。
You were talking about the resolve, not the general. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, the resolve thing was a bit weird. Like, let me test our resolve. It's like, yeah, Marielle is not in the... unless they were testing on behalf of Marielle, which is fair enough. Because if Marielle comes in a fight with us, she's getting one-bombed. You know, she's gone. She can't. She wouldn't stand up to us. So, yeah. But no. It's a very Trails thing where it's like... I don't have a problem with it. It's just very anime, isn't it? And I love anime. I don't really care. It's a trope you get used to. But it is a very much like, I have to test how, like, if I'm more, you know, strong enough to keep going. But, yeah.
そういうアプリ？はい、エリカ・ラッセル博士が開発されたものでして。
Erica name drop.
よろしければ、
Erica
皆さんの財ファに転送いたしましょうか。そういえば、ジョルジュ先輩から似たようなアプリもらってたかも。せっかくだからそちらも入れさせてもらおうかしら。
それじゃあよろしく頼む。
Erica name drop cinema. I fucking love Erica, man. She's so fucking funny. She's a helicopter mum and I fucking love that. Lapis, you good, girl? Oh my god, I've got to do different voices for so many different characters now. Fuck. Alright, how about we rest here for a bit? Can imagine we all must be feeling pretty beat after that little fight of ours. It's looking like the professor's already left for her objective anyway. Doubt she's gonna run though, even though she almost certainly knows we're here. I'm not sure how I feel about that, honestly. At least I'll have some time to offer a prayer or two. A prayer? Just for the record, it is currently 11:30 AM. The launch is scheduled to happen at 1 PM on the dot. Though I don't claim to know what the professor is after, I believe it would be best if we leave around noon. Good point. By the way, you mentioned you sent people ahead of you, right? Where are they? I believe they left for the hillside, much like the professor. So I guess that's Reen and Crow, right, maybe? Because they got picked up by them. That's where Van and the others found that Jaeger last year. Oh, actually, yeah. Maybe we're gonna see Ida here. Oh, well, the vestige of Ida. That's right. It's also where the Animus Circle is. No, I imagine it must have been caught up in the explosion too. I'll be lying if I said I wasn't curious about this place, but I should probably focus on what's in front of me for now. I'm not sensing any monsters at the moment. We should be safe. Well, considering I'm already along for the ride, just give me a holler if you need anything. That was more Italian than French, but I feel like it suits her either way. To tell the truth, I visited Creil in the past too, around 10 years ago. Is that so? Yeah, came to retrieve a relic. Didn't stick around for a month like you guys, though. It was a beautiful place, and the gillettes were delicious. Yeah, they sure were. You must have eaten like 50 of them, LP. I remember. 50? Are you kidding? You know what, never mind. Shall we take a look around? To reminisce, if nothing else. Fuck, you know. I feel like Lapis is cooking something here. What's going on? What? I mean, girl, you're different. We know that. Yeah, but what? Why are you saying it like this? Oh, that's what. Okay. I mean, yeah. So is she worried because she's not feeling sadness? Maybe that's why she was so ready to go along with Kevin's plan to kill, or to hunt rather, Hamilton because she doesn't have that feeling. But I don't know. I feel like the whole point of Reverie was her coming to terms with those feelings and understanding them. But is she doubting that now? Is she doubting that she actually does have those feelings? Oh man. It even has the names and everything. Lapis is pretty peak, honestly. I am a big fan of Lapis.
爆心地だろうな。そしてブラッド君の最後の。
Marielle. Is this where Dingo shot his footage of the detonation? Yes. And where he made his last stand? I keep seeing it around, but this crystal stuff is. The terrain is said to have been instantly liquefied in the extreme heat of the explosion. It appears to have vitrified upon cooling. I think it's starting to dawn on me how truly cataclysmic this blast was. Yeah, never felt real before now, did it? You know, being here and all, I kind of figured I'd start blubbering like a baby. I think you've gone past that, Mario. You're a strong woman. Mario, I may not be able to use these photos in any official capacity yet. I hope someday people around the world will see what really took place here. After all, that's my job as a reporter, to show the world the truth. Should have just told her to wait outside the village. Nobody would look down on you for crying, Mario. Just try not to push yourself, alright? I won't. Thank you. Can we actually head out?
こちらではないな。
I find it a bit difficult to admit, but the man who targeted this village frequented the same old haunts that I once did. Really, what he did here was despicable. Yeah. That's the same village we visited 2 years ago. This is the same village we visited 2 years ago. Still hasn't quite sunk in yet. The crimes they committed were vile indeed, even to a criminal like myself. So, what's your plan here? I mean, considering it doesn't seem like the Society intends to do anything about the Professor. I plan to see for myself what events take place here, be they good or bad. Which is why I'd like to go to the hillside with you, if you'll have me. I promise not to be a hindrance. Considering the Society's stance on the situation, I'm curious what you mean by see it for yourself. Well, I'm curious what you think of all this. Not the Society, you. Yeah, I mean, given you've helped us in the past, you're not one of the Society's worker bees. You have your own thoughts and feelings on things too, right? Well, it's nice to hear you think so highly of me. In spite of the fact I'm a former assassin turned enforcer. Let's see. What I'll say for now is that I've taken a particular interest in Professor Hamilton of late. The Professor? Can't imagine why. You see, she seems to have had some sort of involvement in the family matters of a certain catty acquaintance of mine. Okay. Oh. Yeah, Marielle is the GOAT, honestly. I think Marielle's moving up there in my favourite reporters in the series. She's climbing. She's climbing up there. Involvement in the family matters of a certain catty acquaintance. Ren? What she has to say about the present situation and whether she contemplated her actions long before taking them. I want to know the answers to those questions. A catty acquaintance? But that isn't your only reason for wanting to accompany us, is it? Indeed, but considering my dear family has its own circumstances to consider at present, I can't divulge any particulars. However, there's a premonition of mine I'd like to confirm. When she says her family, does she mean... No, maybe I'm overthinking it. Well, the only other person, like, if she's talking about the, like, Catty, I would maybe think of Ren. But I think in terms of family, she's talking about the the Moonlight Horse, right? And if she's talking about the Moonlight Horse, then it's either Sharon or Harwood. And I think the reason, and I think the fact that Swin... Oh, yeah, of course. Or Melchior, of course. He was a part of the same thing. Yes. All that being said, I have no desire to interfere with your mission, love. In the end, as long as I hear her reasoning for doing the things she's done, that will be enough. That doesn't change the fact that the church and the society have different goals here. And besides, we won't know what the other members of the society are up to either. Sorry, but I'll need to think on this. Kevin not making a split-second decision? He seems to have his reason for the reservations. Well, one can never be too careful these days. But I suppose that prudence of yours is what makes you such a fascinating knight. Very well. But if you do allow me to come along, know that I'll spare no effort in assisting you. Come find me when you're ready, when you've made your decision. Bro, I love Lucrezia. I honestly think Lucrezia is one of my favorite Ouroboros enforcers, which is crazy. Crazy to think about. Alright, we'll come back, Queen. We've got the church. This was a chapel, right? Yeah, it looks like the villagers visited it pretty frequently. Blasphemy doesn't even begin to describe what happened here. Well, I'm glad to have the opportunity to visit as well, though I'm not sure it's suited for prayer at the moment. Truly, there are no words. To see the destruction with my own eyes, I thought I'd already grieved for Creil and its people, but seeing the ruins in person, it's just way more palpable. In the truest sense of the word. Yo, Lapis, she's struggling because everyone's talking about these feelings and she's just sat there knowing that she's not feeling the same way, so that's what... Yeah, that's a definite... That's an imposter syndrome moment if ever I've seen one. I imagine those who've made their way to the hillside felt much the same way. They must have steeled their resolve to step foot in the village, just as we did. And given the intel I received, I think I have an idea exactly who those people were. Your brother and his bodyguard, and the Gralsritter at the very icy... and the Gralsritter's very own icy hot duo, right? Oh, okay. So we've got Nadja, the Prince, and then Celis and Rion. So I guess Celis and Rion are joining our party, huh? Okay, so it's not Reen and Crow then. Reen and gang. Doubt they had the same reason for coming here that we do. They were trying to stop Kevin, weren't they? Interesting, huh? I've already informed my brother of my thoughts on the matter. I intend to leaving the rest in your hands. Do you really mean to? Our objective is right before us all. All we gotta do is finish it. And if your brother and his friends get in my way before we can, trust that we won't go easy on them. I have prepared myself for whatever outcome that may come to pass. However, there's something I happen to learn on Nemeth Island. Sometimes there are things that can only be gained through clear and direct dialogue. And you, Father Kevin, somewhere in your heart, that's something you're hoping to happen, right? You give me too much credit. I pray that the goddess lights your way, Father, and that this affair will have a happy ending. feel like I remember this place. Isn't there where there was like food stands and stuff? There was stalls. Yeah, market.
確か小さな市場があったはず。
最初から何もなかったみたいに。こんなのって。
Oh my god, we can shop with Min.
任せて。
Why is that kind of funny? Alright. I should have... Oh no, I don't have enough times now, probably, right? Yeah, I'm short. My bad, G. Okay. Now that I'm here, I will set my stuff. So you've got Heavenly Mind and... Yeah. What did I need here? Fire and something, right? Need fire, yeah. We'll leave that for now, though. We need to cast 3 somewhere. Maybe up here. Looks like there used to be a workshop here and a market. Must have been a pretty lively place. I've never really had a chance to visit. Yeah, it might have been small, but it was always so full of life. The stall owners were pretty generous with their freebies too. Gave LP a whole bunch of stuff. And those apples were so juicy. I remember there were children I played with too. Lashka, Annie, Kent. They had a little cat with them named Nero. Staying here for almost a month gave us a lot of time to get to know the villagers. They were never anything but kind to us, honestly. They even treated us like family. I'd expect nothing less from a melting pot like Creil. They welcomed everyone they met with open arms. Might have been their downfall, though. After all, that's how Anouk and its catalyst ended up in their village. You mean a Genesis? I'd heard there were a few involved in incidents prior to the explosion. Like the case involving the ghouls in Creil. Then there was that mess with the Genesis in Langport, too. I can't help but associating the Genesis with the woman waiting for us on the hillside. Who happens to be the very same woman who gave Dingo a white replica. So, what are you planning to do, Ashen? I imagine a situation like this ain't exactly one the daughter of Heiyue's Lu family can afford to ignore. We intend to get our just dues, you can be sure of that. Though, for the moment, I think I'll wait and see how things play out. After all, it wouldn't make sense for Heiyue to interfere with your affairs. Not when Baba, Yeye, and Sao have deemed your cooperation necessary. Interesting. Sounds like Heiyue's got plans of their own. Well, either way, we appreciate you guys not getting in our way. Means all we've got to worry about now is carrying out our goal. Doesn't seem like Reach is going to be a problem either. Huh, she's not actually a part of Heiyue, you know. But anyway, the rest is in your hands, Father Kevin. No matter the outcome. right?
スーちゃん、この敷地の跡って。
ああ、世話になった宿か。言葉にならないな。
I remember coming here with Ferry and Donyaz. Think coming here's finally made it home. Creil village really is gone. I know it'll never hold a candle to the real thing, but I hope the footage I shot in the past can stand as a tribute to it someday. Oh, that's right. I'd heard you'd filmed one of your movies here. That I did. Wouldn't have imagined in my wildest nightmares that something so terrible would have happened to the place, though. See, I chose to shoot here because I thought the scenery could act as a representation of our main character's youth.
Huh? Didn't think you paid attention to stuff like that. I thought you were only interested in filming shootouts and car chases.
Well, it's about the pacing and balance, my friend. They'll enhance even the most exciting of scenes. But I digress. The people of this village were unbelievable. Unbelievably kind back then.
Is that so? We could say the same. Everyone we met was so friendly.
As someone who had the honour of seeing Creil's true beauty, I'll make sure it remains in people's memories for generations to come. I feel it's my duty to pass down their story. We can't let it fade with the passage of time.
I concur. Crime and tragedy will never disappear, but its effects will have a way of slipping from the grasp of history. If you plan to do as you say, I know that I will be cheering you on from the sidelines.
Oh, that reminds me. When I was last here, I heard there used to be some mysterious stone statue on the outskirts of the village. It had already been picked up by the church by the time I came, but man, what I wouldn't have given to catch a glimpse.
Oh, we were just talking about that. Right, the statue. Funnily enough, I was actually one of the people involved in its recovery.
Oh, are you kidding me? Think you mind telling me what it was like? It'll go a long way towards helping me tell Creil's story, that's for sure.
It underwent a pretty thorough examination in the holy city of Alteria, but to be honest, we still don't understand everything about it. What we do know, though, is it was different from the one we found in the Empire. Doesn't exactly fit the definition of an artifact either. It's been tentatively categorized as an animist relic from some sort of ancient Sumerian civilization, but...
I see. Man, talk about an enigma. Thanks for giving me the scoop. Whatever it is, those who could tell the next generation about it are gone now. And knowledge like that is something else that can't be recovered. I pray a tragedy like this would never be repeated.
Couldn't agree more. Hey, what you trying to do here, Director? It's got my full support. Can tell it's gonna do a lot of good for the world. But we can check the car. Oh, hello. Let me buy some stew. Let me buy some stew, King. I was very tempted to just spam cooking there, but I don't think it's very appropriate for the setting we're in. Tough for you too, huh? Yes, though everything had been reduced to ash, there are still traces of the lives that lived here. When I see them, I can't help but... We feel the same. They obliterated entire bloodlines in an instant. Compared to that, assassination's practically nothing. Right. Anyway, not to change the subject, but you said you were being employed by Ashton, right? She may have shown her resolve when she was accompanying Her Highness, but Heiyue's really just trying to remain neutral here, aren't they? That's correct. Ashen is here on behalf of all Heiyue, simply to witness the events to come. As we have a personal contract, I came to accompany her. Not even Heiyue has the right to make judgment on what Professor Hamilton has done. Okay, so they're literally all just watching. They're all just here to watch. Hang out and watch. And it's for that reason that I asked to join you. I swear not to interfere in your objective.
Well, even if we were to refuse, that would certainly be nothing of stopping you from following us. If nothing else, having her along would increase our number. That could work in our favor. Alright, I guess I don't mind. I'm glad to hear it. I know Heiyue wants to remain neutral and all, but is that something you agree with, Risha? Yeah, that's what's really important here. After all, you're not coming with us. You're not coming with us as a Zhongshu of Heiyue. You're coming as yourself, right? Your situation's a little different than ours, but I'm sure it's been a while since you've had a little autonomy, Risha. That's why we'd like to hear what you want to do. Having once lived as a Zhongshu, executing those deemed as criminals is, of course, something I'm no stranger to. But as for what I think of the situation at present, I'm honestly not sure. The Professor has acted against the providence of the goddess. That crime is far beyond a level that I can measure. Which is why I think I'll leave dealing with the matter to all of you. From there, I'll come to my own decision. So that's what you're prepared to do, huh? Judge what's right from wrong. That's just like her. Perhaps she's the most fair witness of all, in the sense that she has thus far not come to an answer regarding her thoughts on the matter. Yeah. Well, I'll think on your request, all right? Wait, do we have to pick, or can we not just take both of them? Swin, Nadia. Once we're done here, we should go talk with the others. Good idea. Still gotta give Risha and the Golden Butterfly our answer, after all. Knew what I was walking into, but this is just beyond words. If the Professor's trying to guide us to some sort of understanding, something bigger than what happened here. Gather everyone together. It does feel like she's kind of trying to set... I don't know.
Yosha! Yosha!
We have a gun near. Wait, am I confused? Is this supposed to be better? Because to me this seems like, oh, it cuts the delay by half. Oh, I guess this cuts the delay by 80%. Okay, yeah, it is better. But it's different, that's kind of annoying. Alright, let's gather everyone together, huh? I'll tell you what, actually, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Let's save. I haven't saved yet, so... Bro, we've been playing the game for 80 hours. Holy moly. And I feel like I've probably got at least like 20 or 30 more to go. Probably even more. Gathering everyone together will advance the main story, after which you will no longer be able to freely explore the Creil outskirts. Doesn't look like the Princess or Ashen plan to intervene again. And as for Risha and the Golden Butterfly as Arthur, well, it's best to be prepared. Got a feeling there's going to be trouble down the road. Not long after, everyone gathered in the center of the village. Kevin let the group know that they were planning to head out to their final destination, and it was then that they responded to the pair's offer. Let me cut to the chase. Risha, Golden Butterfly, we're accepting your offer. You can help us make our way to objective. Oh, so... these are the two we're getting in the pie. Of course, why would it be Celis and Rion? Because we're gonna fight them, probably. Oh shit, no way. We get Lucrezia in our party? Oh, baby, she's going straight in. Figured as much. You have my gratitude, Kevin. As I said earlier, however, I may not be able to aid you in your final task. Oh, that's no issue. If you need an extra hand, I'd be more than willing. Although I do plan on hearing the Professor out at first, but as soon as things begin to go awry, I'll be ready to take her down. Yeah, that's fine with me. To be honest though, it's the people she's with that I'm most worried about. The greatest swordsman in Elsheim, a master of gemstone arts, and 2 stigma wielders. Oh, the greatest swordswoman, sorry, which is Naja. That is kind of a crazy party. And we fought Naja before when she turned into that, like, feral fucking beast thing. You believe you would struggle against 2 dominions at once, do you? Even with your skills? As for the Crown Prince and the bodyguard, the former's true strength is known to us, and the latter is more skilled in this sword than I am. Yeah, we don't really know the Prince's true skill, really.
My brother is a master of the gemstone arts, even among my family. You are right not to underestimate him. But perhaps the largest problem we face is the simple fact we cannot predict how well prepared the professor is. Yeah, those mask guys might be somewhere else right now, but who knows what the other trick she has up her sleeve. Seeing as you got both Risha and the Golden Butterfly on your side, though, I'll imagine you'll be able to deal with pretty much anything.
Yeah, honestly, I think we're pretty stacked ourselves.
Agreed, and I'll be giving you guys backup.
You won't hear any objections from us. We decided to see this through to the end, after all.
Got a lot of mixed feelings about this, but it's the only way to figure out what she's really up to. I kind of want to tag along too.
Yeah, I feel you. Sounds like the sort of event I could use for inspiration.
Unfortunately, what lies ahead is not a place for outsiders like us.
Oh my god, Mariella, you come in.
Mariella?
ケビンさん、改めてお願いが。
Oh! Oh my god, that flashback just let me know that my screen's got a little mark on it. No, Lapis! I don't like this. I think Hamilton used the Genesis. I'm glad I've got tissues with me today, honestly. I've got tissues beside me just in case I needed them. They're always here when I stream. And I think I'm gonna cry. Oh, seeing the kids like this is fucking tough, man.
ネロもおいで。間違いない。クレイユ村だ。通常動力通信、無線動力ネットワーク、合わせて MK の衛星通信波も検索開始。3系統から検知成功。
She's been hacked, right?
ハッキング用検知プログラムも同時起動。問題なし。問題なし。
No, she hasn't been.
問題なし。問題なし。現在時刻と位置座標を確認。必要歴1208年。
Yeah, we've gone back in time.
10月15日。
Which was made very clear by the clocks. I'm gonna blow my nose again, guys.
共和国ビシーグクレイユ村。
Oh, Matt, I'm not ready for this.
スイケビンもどこに行っちゃったの？
Oh, fuck.
ガレットのいい匂いってそんな場合じゃない。同じだ。前に来た時と何がどうなってるの？
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna take out some tissues so I don't have to pull them out when I need them. Because when I need them now, I'll have some just beside me. Because I'm not using the handkerchief that I've blown my nose on to wipe my eyes. Okay, well that's empty now anyway. This music, man, fuck.
いたいた。ケント、自分で捕まえてみろよ。
頑張る。二人とも気をつけてね。転んだらびしょ濡れになっちゃうよ。前 遊んだのとは違う子たち。アニーにケント、ラシカル。1年と数ヶ月分大きくなってるんだ。あ、こんにちは。わあ、旅行者のお姉ちゃん。
So they don't know who she is.
俺たちよりちょっと年上。あれ？でも
They
ど
seem
こ
to
かで見た
remember
よ。
her, but
あ、言われてみれば、
oh wait, do
そ
they?
の左右の瞳の色って、去年遊んでくれた。
They do remember her. Oh, bro, Hamilton has. That's so fucked, man. Why has she sent her back here?
私はこれって夢。
That's Marielle, right?
でも言ったことなかったけど、ディンゴさんから聞いたのと同じ。え？また新しいお姉ちゃん？おお、ラピスさん？どうしてマ
Is
リ
it
エル
just these two here,
ナ
or
ディアたちはどこなの？わかりませんよ。でもここクレイユ村ですよね。
なんだなんだ。
旅行者みたいだけど。
すみません、お騒がせしちゃって。前にも見た過去誌。もしかしてこれは。
oh my god, are we going back? Yeah, we've gone forward. Sorry, when I meant going back, I meant going back to what we were before.
おったぞ。
ラピス、いつの間に。
Wow. Wait, they literally left.
みんな。
They left. Oh my god.
今のって夢？もう心配したよ。いきなり目の前からいなくなって。マリエルさんもね。それで手分けして探そうとしてたんだけど。そうですね。5分くらい経っていると思います。
Gofun, 5 minutes. So we were gone for 5 minutes. This translation just doesn't make sense. Why are you saying yes? Everyone's quite worried. Like.
そうですね。5分くらい経っていると思います。
Yeah, she says like. She does say like saw Destiny, like yeah, like we looked up for you, but then she says like you were looking.
そうですね。
Wait, hang on. Gotham.
5分くらい経っていると思います。
Gotham Kurai. It was about 5 minutes. Okay. I feel like that's quite important
まるで
information.
神隠しのようだったが、一体何があったのかね。
それは。順に説明するね。去年の10月15日、9ヶ月近く前の日付ですか。反応兵器が爆発した。ちょうど1ヶ月くらい前かな。
しかもラピスちゃんだけやなくてマリエルちゃんも同時にか。
過去に言っていた。本当にそんなことがあ
I
るの
mean,
でしょう
it
か。
feels like it shouldn't be, but it clearly just
何らかの
happened.
改
But
ざんの可能性はある。でもログもちゃんと残ってるわ。
is she gonna revert back
あ
to
の
when
子
she
たち
saw
の
the
声
light?
も
Oh no.
息遣いも
Wow.
本物としか思え
So
なかった。
it's not. It wasn't a simulation or anything. It was the real thing.
そっか。もうあの子たちは
Maybe this is to make Lapis feel that loneliness and sadness. But why would Hamilton care about that?
どういうことなのか分かった気がする。
Yeah.
そうか。
じゃあラシカル君だけは無事だけどね。
不幸中の幸いっ
Mm.
ていうにはあまりに悲しくはあるけどな。
そっか。無事だった技師の女の人もいるみたいだけど。
Nope, Mint's being buzzed.
11時
Okay,
55
we
分
need
だ
to move.
発射時刻の1時間前。そろそろ実況が始まりますね。
We've got to go.
ちょうどいい頃合いやろ。
Come with us, ladies. Did I grab the chest from the last area? Or no?
フェリちゃんたちも
I might have missed that
丘
then.
陵の一番
Fuck.
上にね。
できれば発射前にたどり着いて
Okay,
話を
you know
聞かせ
what?
てもらいたいからな。
Hang on. Guys, if I do I get a chance to get it after this cutscene? Because if not, I can reload the save and do it. Because I saved before I did the gather everyone, and we can just skip forward.
あと過去にシフトする直前
Yeah, I did hit.
蜂の高台が
I
白く
hit
光るのを見
the
た
like
よ。
gathering part, so I don't think I can go back. You know what? Shall I alt F4? Or am I like? Will I get to a point where I go like? Am I going to battle any monsters? Like, am I following a path at this point? Because then I can just load the game rather than alt F4. Otherwise, I'll like if I go straight into like a boss fight cutscene, you can only load the game. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. We'll do that.
多分例のレプリカじゃないかな。
It was definitely the replica.
そうなると、用意しはった人が待ち受けてるのは確実やろね。
Yep.
そしてエルザイムの方々に守護騎士のお二人もきっと。そのさっき言いかけてあんなことになっちゃいましたけど、できれば私も。
悪いけど。
いや、構わないのではないかね。
Rufus overruled. Rufus has a soft spot for Marielle, I think, because of the whole dingo
我々
situation.
はサルバットで彼女に誓ったはずだ。何か分かったら。
Rufus is just the goat, man. He's just the motherfucking goat.
何か分かったらちゃんと教えるから。そのくらいいいよね、ケビンさん。
ああ、約束する。可愛い子ちゃんには弱いんだよな。
そして発射が近づいているためか、何かが不安定になっているようだ。そんな中、ラピスが訪れていた過去に彼女も迷い込んだ意味。ブラッド君の代わりかどうかはわからないが、立ち会う資格があるのではないかね。
確かに思わへんでもないで
Yeah,
すけど。
he's such a good character, man. I fucking love the bro.
マリエル・エーメ記者、目背けたくなるような場面を見届けることになっても構わへんならやけど。
はい。それでも連れて行ってください。
うんうん、決まりだね。
まあ、このメンツなら道中の心配は無用だろうしな。
Yeah, I think we're fine.
一緒に行こう、マリエル。
ありがとうございます。皆さん。
頑張れというのは筋違いかもしれんが、それぞれ悔いのないようにな。
気をつけてね。あと打ち上げはちょうど南東だから。エイドスのご加護をせめて見届けさせていただきます。私は天上聖母の導きを。リーシャもよろしく頼んだわよ。
ええ、任せてください。今日この日、皆様が赴かれるのはアルーシャの采配にも思えます。おそらく闇を覗き込みながらも前へ進み続けた皆様にしかかなわぬ役割。そしてそれは博士も同じなのでしょう。
This is the thing, because I do feel like
皆様ならではの言葉をぶつけていただけると。
I feel like she's doing this for a reason, right? I don't think she's evil, but there must be a reason why she's doing this, huh?
どこぞの女公爵さん並みに末恐ろしい娘はんやね。
期待には添えへんでしょ。
Mildine mentioned my goat Muse. Bro, that's crazy. Lucrezius mentioning Muse. That is crazy work.
けど 俺なりの流儀は貫かせてもらいますわ。
Yeah, this song's really good. Trails beyond the horizon. July 12th, 1205. A region around former Creil village, Great Cheddar Hills, southeastern side.
So this is the area... No, this area got caught in the explosion too.
Yeah, we actually came here 2 years ago on a picnic.
Even back then it was rocky, but it wasn't barren like this. The terrain's definitely seen some alteration, and I'm seeing a few signs of heat damage. The extent of the destruction is truly astounding. That bomb had to have been more powerful than even McBurn.
I would assume as much, especially in terms of range. Kinda bonkers that you guys would make that comparison so casually.
So, that's the replica, is it?
We should get moving. Is that the same pillar around the area where Ida transformed? Okay. We got the ladies with us. Okay. Risha's temporarily joined Lucretia. Oh, wait. No! No! She's not playable! No! What the fuck? Alright, sorry, Risha. I love you, but you're like, this squad has to kind of stick. Can I walk back? Let's find out. No. Alright, okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reload. I'll reload. Thank you guys for mentioning that. We'll skip through all of those dialogue. Where is it? Because it's not on the map. Or is it in the outskirts? Oh my god, it's literally right there. Wait, how did I not see that? Oh no, I did! It's because the cutscene started. Oh, thank you guys. And now I can grab this as well. Oh, you guys are legends. I completely forgot about this because of the forced cutscene. My bad. Oh, you guys are legends. And I got that extra food as well. Bro, that would have really fucked me up. Because I think I've gotten every chest so far. This is a bit of a tonal shift though, isn't it? Whoops. Oh, fuck it up. Oh, I'm forcing this. I don't want to. This was the first chest you and food. Yeah, that would frustrate me. Thank you for saving me the worries that you had, Renara and Raxel. You guys are very kind. Because obviously I'm not following a guide or anything. I'm just like going off of what I can see. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff around here. But like my original plan for these games, like all of the trail stuff, was when I first time I play it, I'm not following a guide or anything. So if I miss stuff, then the next time I play it, I'll do it. Because I'll be following a guide then. Alright, that wasn't too bad. What do we get from this one, though? Is it going to be an arts plugin, or is it going to be a driver? Oh, Jabberwock arm. Oh, they made this stronger, though. I remember I used to have this on Ferry. Was it always S power? I don't think it was. That's good, though. Okay. Thank you, guys. We did it. Is that 135 just plundered? When recovering allies, CP plus 10. What? That's insane. Maybe Rufus. Ooh, I actually think that's really good on Rufus because he can heal with his other thing. It gives space and Mirage. It's a shame that he doesn't have a space one anywhere else. None of these guys have a space one, do they? Oh, Kevin does, I guess, but I don't really heal with Kevin, so I don't think it's worth it on him. Okay. I'm glad I saved before we went into that. You know, previous Jack is a genius. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to oversave this one because this was the one that we saved on. And then when I come back now, oh yeah, I can save over there. Okay, so we're gonna skip through stuff, guys. Obviously, we've seen all this. Oh, we have to do this again. No, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your memories won't be forgotten. Alright, here we are. Cool. Alright, now I will save over this one. Perfecto. Alright, we're back. Okay, how big is this area? It's pretty big. Actually, it doesn't seem that big, but it's kind of wide. You know what, guys? I think this might be a good point to stop. I think this is a really good point to stop. We'll continue on Tuesday, as always. And because I've streamed on Saturday, you only have to wait, technically, 3 days. So it's not that bad. So it's actually going to be a good stopping point. Okay, so our next stream, we'll smash this out. Because I'm assuming once we've done with this, that'll be Kevin's route done. And then we might even be able to... I mean, I'm off next week, so I can stream for longer in the evenings as well. So we should be able to start Reen's route after. But I think that's a really good stopping point. So we are going to call it there. This is a good spot to stop. Oh, okay. Guys, I appreciate you so much. I actually didn't go through as many tissues as I thought, so I can still kind of keep those there for now. Because they could be there next stream. Alright, as always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Yes, as mentioned, we'll be streaming on Tuesday. Should try and allocate 4 hours. So by 4 hours, do you mean the finale of the game? Because that's probably in a while, no? Because we've still got, like, Kevin's route, Reen's route, Van's route. I'm assuming you mean finale for the final stream. To be honest, it's fine. As long as... Renara mentioned, actually, before you joined, Raxor, that it would be good for him, obviously, if we stream on a Saturday because he's in America, right? And then that way he won't be at work. So there's a potential that I'll try and time it to do the finale on a Saturday, potentially. So that means that, you know, no one will be at work and people can watch it more easily and stuff. So we'll try and time it perfectly. So we should be fine to do that. But obviously we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So I would obviously appreciate you guys letting me know once we've done these 3 routes, like how long you think it would take me to get to the end of the game, basically. Because in typical Trails fashion, when it gets to the final stream, I like to do it in one big chunk. And I feel like the previous games I've streamed for like 5 hours on Daybreak 1 and Daybreak 2. So I'll sort of allocate the same time for this as well. So yes, we'll all do it in one stream for sure. But yes, we'll end there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, you can join our Discord in the description below. And you can also come join us on Twitch. The link should also be in the description below, where we hang out every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays normally. But obviously today was a little different. So yeah, I will see everybody on Tuesday for the next stream of Trails Beyond the Horizon. Woohoo! Get ready, guys. The final boss is a long one. It gives you a save in the middle of it. Okay, that's fucking going. I can't wait for that. Have a good Easter, everyone. Enjoy your chocolate eggs. Have a lovely, restful, long weekend. And I will see you all next Tuesday for the next stream of Trails Beyond the Horizon. Lots of love, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.